Thank you. Updating breaking news now. A 6-year-old boy is fighting for his life this morning after he and 3 men were shot in East Germantown.
Investigators say bullets littered the scene in the 5500 block of West Clarkson Street. Eyewitness News reporter Justin Finch is live outside St. Christopher's Hospital, where he just talked to that young victim's family. Justin.
Brooke, Jan, good morning. The victim's grandparents identify him as 6-year-old Mahaj Brown. They say that he suffered at least 10 gunshots. He's already undergone several surgeries. He's now in critical condition here at St. Christopher's. They are now urging anyone who knows anything about what happened to come forward. Now, Mahaj's grandparents, Chris and Dolores Melendez, shared this picture of him with us. He is a friendly, bright child and a fighter. You should be seeing his picture now, and they believe he will pull through this. They tell us he was awake for his late night transport from Einstein to St. Christopher's, and they do believe if he saw his attackers that he will be able to share that information with police. Let's take you now to that crime scene from last night. The bullets rang out about 11:23 Thursday night, we are told, on the 5500 block of West Clarkson Street onto the 500 block of East Ashmead, and nearby over on the 5500 block of Worcester Street. 14th District Police found 2 shooting victims in the front seats of a gray Pontiac. We now know that one of them was 6-year-old Mahaj, and a second man, age 29, who was shot in his chest, stomach, both arms, and one leg. That man is now listed as critical over at Einstein. He is described as a family friend driving Mahaj a short distance over to his grandmother's house last night. Police say they were then likely en route to a hospital before police eventually got them there. Now, 2 other men, ages 29 and 32, were shot as well in that same area, one in his arm, the other in his leg. They were not inside that car. Now, what police hope to learn is if any of those injured were actually shooters themselves. So far, they have found shell casings of assault style and high caliber weapons in this violent crime scene. Big ammo that's now done big harm to 4 victims, especially little Mahaj. His grandmother described his injuries for us. Take a listen.
He was hit in his groin, and it shattered his leg. His left arm is shattered. His intestines were tore up. He took several in his abdomen, several in his arm. It traveled through his leg. He just took a lot. His little body was riddled with bullets, and I just can't believe it.
But Dolores Melendez believes that 6-year-old Mahaj will pull through. At last check, he was in critical condition. That 29-year-old man in that Pontiac with him, he's critical over at Einstein Medical Center. The 2 other victims are stable at this time. Now, Mahaj, she tells me, was looking forward to the first grade. He recently finished Pastorius Elementary School. She also says his left arm was shattered, and that is the hand that he uses to write. We are live outside St. Christopher's. I'm Justin Finch, CBS 3 Eyewitness News. Brooke and Jan, over to you.
Justin, her description of what happened to her grandson is one of the most heartbreaking things I've ever heard. Wow.
Justin, thanks.